For the best gameplay capture there is, pick up an Elgato today. Links are in the description.
Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to another episode of the AFC Wimbledon career mode. And now, finally, after leaving the first transfer window of the season, we can just get into the real grind of matches that there are until January. We are halfway through September, and we've got a fair few both league and cup games still to go. Every single game that I've played so far has been a league game in the championship, so I think I might play one final, or should I say finally, a cup game. It'll be against Sunderland. It's going to be in the EFL Cup. I might play some other games like Huddersfield, for example, the recently promoted team from the championship last season in real life. And then you've also got a few other games here too. Might play Derby, and we'll probably leave it here against Brentford. This is the team, by the way, as we have it right now, or at least the starting 11. It's, as you can see, a little bit different to what it was at the start of the year. We've got fresh faces, for example, Mastor. Ryan Kent's in there as well. And Cooper becomes our starting centre-back. As well as that, Lacazette's now starting as well after we sold Sam Field. Definitely a very, very busy transfer window when I did not expect it to be at all. But this first game against Sheffield Wednesday, it is a home game, and I am going to simulate it. Like I said, I am going to play that first game against Sunderland in the EFL Cup. So yeah, before we do sim this game, I'll let you know that if we can hit 2,000 likes on this video, as soon as we do, I have another video up and ready to go for when we hit the target. So best of luck with that one, guys. Here we go. We are currently still undefeated. We were on a 7-game win streak to start the year, which was amazing. But are we finally going to lose our first game, or when will we? I'd be shocked if we went undefeated all the year. I don't think that will happen, but skip. 1-1 draw again. Okay, so the last few games that I've simmed, I have drawn quite a fair few of them. And the man of the match in that game, Federico Barber, was the one that scored the goal, so there you go. He is our highest rated defender at 73. I wouldn't exactly say compared to the other centre-back, Karel Metz. Karel Metz has honestly stood up and done quite well. I think he's almost, for the moment anyway, been or had slightly better performances than Barber, but at least this time, Barber actually gets a man of the match, and Karel Metz does not have a man of the match, so there you go, 8.6 for him. That was our 10th competitive game of the season too, by the way, and the man of the matches are really getting spread around quite a fair bit. It's not being dominated by any 1, 2, or 3 players. No, there are 10 games played so far, and 8 different man of the match recipients. It's mad. No one's really been able to take charge when it comes to it, so it's kind of crazy still. This game though against Sunderland, this will be the first game that we play. It's also going to be a home game. Now I do believe Sunderland did not get relegated in this career mode, so I don't think that they are an actual championship side. I still think they're in the Premier League, but yeah, so that means that they're going to be the first Premier League opposition that we face this year. And it's going to be, of course, in the EFL Cup. We'll see if we can continue to push on. We are, I think we've won 2 games in the EFL Cup previously. I don't know where that has us at the moment, if that's round of 16 or if we're even further back than that. But I think if we can win this, if I'm correct, we go through to the quarterfinals. Don't hold me to it, but I want to go deep in this competition if we can. Come on. This could be a tough one, but of course, it would be absolutely awesome to be able to dump Sunderland out the game. The team that they have out there, it's hard to tell if that's their best side. I really don't think it is. I know that they've got some of their better players in there, but have they got every single best player out there? I don't think so, but still, let's go. Up the middle now. Oh, that's a great touch, from Ryan Kent. And he's won us a penalty with his elite dribbling and footwork. Lovely, lovely job there from Ryan Kent. Okay, Andre Van, let's see. Can he put this in the top right-hand corner? It's, oh, very good penalty. The keeper goes the right way, but it's so well placed into the side netting that he's not able to get to it. Honestly, look at this. I was a little nervous, but that is a perfect penalty. Oh dear, running out of options. Not a lot of place to pass to. Lacazette, can we go around him? No, poor touch. Lacazette still fights and keeps it. Kent, shot! Over the bar. Pass, come on. Go, boys. Little one there. Nice. Come on. We have to get this. Surely. Oh, it's going to get tough. Oh, my God. That was so bad. Oh, it's just awful. Oh, it's going to be a straight red too, I think. Wow. Man, okay, so I messed up one tackle and he's already gone. Fucking Jesus. Well, okay, we won't have to make a sub because of this. Dazelle can just go there, but just unfucking forgivable bullshit in this game, isn't it? You just make one bad tackle and you're done. All right, though, we're down to 10 men and we have to try to hang on. Thankfully, we do have the lead, and who knows, maybe toward the end of the half, we might get another opportunity to score. I don't really rate my chances of being able to bag another one, or at least they're not that great, my odds at the moment. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely unreal. What movement and what ball control by Derelis Gonzalez there. A magnificent assist. Scowen gets the second. A very nice finish. He doesn't mess up that chance. And now it's 2. I honestly didn't know if I was going to be able to score another one after getting one of my players sent off. But I'm telling you what, I'm almost having it easier in the second half. It's bizarre. Dazelle, look at him go. Look at him go. Look at him go. Look at him still fighting and fighting and fighting. And still going through this whole way. Oh, if he got the shot off there, the keeper just came out and grabbed it. Maybe could have just dinked it over him potentially. I don't know. And have a look at this. There's a corner. Their keeper's up for it. I'm going to get one of my players running up forward if we can clear this, which I don't think we're going to. Their keeper starts running it back. Get up, please. Don't let them shoot. Crossed in again. And Cooper's got it. But their keeper's all the way back now. I don't think a third's going to happen. Nah, that's okay though. 2-0, that's fine. We dumped Sunderland out of the EFL Cup. We keep our cup run going. We're surely into the quarterfinals now, I believe. But yes, this is a sensational little season that we've had so far. Undefeated still. We beat our first Premier League team that we come up against in it. And we're just flying right now. Honestly, it's beautiful. 2 players I really thought were going to end up getting man of the match today were either Josh Scowen or Gonzalez. In the end, Gonzalez was the one that just edges it by 0.1. That's all. 8.8 for Derelis Gonzalez, 8.7 for Josh Scowen. One of those two was going to get man of the match. And I think what I might do in this situation is I'm probably going to have to deviate it because I can't pick between the two. I'm going to have to go with who FIFA gave man of the match to. I'm just literally handballing on this one. Too tough to call. We'll go with Gonzalez then. 8.8. So that is his first man of the match then. And that is now 9 players that have picked up man of the matches in 11 games. That's crazy. And from that game into now the Huddersfield game in the championship, still yet to lose a game all season. How much longer can we keep this going? Let's see how Huddersfield are going to look in a season where in real life, they should be in the Premier League, but they're still stuck in the Championship, and they're not even in the top 6. The team will be rotated a fair bit, you know, because of the unfortunate red card to Lacazette, and there's also apparently Dion Kelly-Evans who's going to miss this game because he picked up too many yellow cards. So that means Tafari Moore will start at right back. We're going to have Parrott in. We're going to have Reeves in. Mastor still goes back at centre attacking midfield. Polion up forward because Ivan's a bit tired. Mason finally returns at left mid because, again, Kent's a bit tired. Mead's in at left back. A bunch of changes, seriously, almost everywhere. So we'll see how we go against Huddersfield. Let's go then. Here we go. Huddersfield's team. Not too different. A little bit, you know. There's definitely some players on their bench that I would have thought would be starting, but they're starting 11 compared to what they've got in real life. I mean, some players missing for sure. So Sunderland, in real life former Premier League team. Now we play Huddersfield, the team that's actually in the Premier League this season. Let's go. Come on, off to the left. Good work. This could be a great start. It could be a great start. Polion is in. Polion is in. Polion is in. Saved. Oh, no. How fortunate. Right at the back post. Pirates there, and that is the easiest goal that I think I will ever score, and that he may ever score. Polion just went to work, danced on the defenders, eventually got the shot off, it was saved. I have no idea what that defender's doing that just slide tackles absolute air, completely left the ball behind. It's a joke, but Pirate will tap it home within 5 minutes. Unbelievable when it's going your way. That is legendary difficulty, ladies and gentlemen, and I have no idea what the hell happened. Oh, no. And from the Archie Mason turnover, they score. That's what it's going to take to beat Harvey Cooper. That sort of incredible shot. Harvey Cooper's been great. He might have finally conceded his first, clean sheet, honestly. I can't recall him conceding a goal before this. Oh, God, I was quiet throughout all that because I thought I hopefully would have just been able to clear the fucking ball, but no, it's all fallen apart. It really has. Back in Napoleon. Can he go around a few defenders? Yes, he can. Tight angle. Can he? No! Archie Mason was getting in his fucking way as well. Every fucking time he's in the game. I don't know if I'm just trying to find ways for him to get angry at Archie Mason, but he did actually get in the way a little bit there. Oh, still surrounded. Reeves got a pass. And again, all right, come on. Cross, Gonzalez, decent maybe here. Polion, what a header! And that's that 2-2. Whew, that was a very nice one. He just finds a way to get in front, and that header is bang on the money. He's done well to create basically the first goal. He won't get an assist for it, but the way that he was able to dance by the defenders, shoot, make the keeper save, and Pirate would just put it into an empty net. And then that. He's having a big game so far, Dominic Polion. Oh, what a ball. What a ball. Oh, yes, he's put it wide, thank fuck. Literally, their counter-attack, their speed, they seem so much faster than we are. We don't have much time left, you know. This is one of those games where I'm honestly kind of not that fussed if we don't win them. We've been that shit. I almost feel like we wouldn't deserve it. And taking too long to spin around to get the pass off. We do not deserve 3 points today. I'm almost happy we don't score a winner. Fuck off. I barely would have celebrated had we scored a winner. That's a shit game and the worst performance that we've had so far. Things might maybe start to turn now. I don't know. We have one more game left to play today. But I don't know if I was just fucking awful in that game out of absolutely nowhere, or if we're about to have it pretty tough. I think there is a pretty clear man of the match here, although none of my plays ended up getting man of the match, or at least for the whole game. Instead, it went to who? Van La Parra, a player that got 8.6. We had another player that got 8.6, Dean Pirate, but he won't get man of the match. Whatever still. We've got, 8.6 for him, 8.4 for Gonzalez and for Polion. Barber did okay as well, but I'm going to give my man of the match to Dominic Polion. So, tremendous game from him. He got the unofficial assist with the first goal, did tremendously well to get the second. So, yes, Dominic Polion will get man of the match tonight. That was definitely the first time I wouldn't exactly say struggled, but it was definitely my first performance where I was just absolutely awful. For the majority of it, it was just trash. The first goal we scored was very lucky, and then the whole game was just an absolute debacle, really. It's just not my finest moment. But we are still, despite that, we're coming out of it without the loss. We still are undefeated on the season, and we will continue to hopefully be undefeated for as long as possible. We also have a gigantic break until our next game against Ipswich, and then after this game against Ipswich, an even longer break, we have nearly 2 weeks off. This game against Ipswich I am going to simulate, though, because I think, to the best of my knowledge, is going to be at home. And if it is, I'd rather prefer to sim that one. Yes, there you go. So we're simming this Ipswich game. The game that we have after this against Derby, I think I'll play. All right, let's see how we go. Come on. Wimbledon, I'm playing my strongest starting 11 too. Considering the fact that we do have such a gigantic break, we may as well throw the best team we have out there. We score an early goal with Ivan. Great, I'll skip ahead. Oh, but they get an equaliser, of course. 1-1. We're not winning all too many games nowadays, are we? I think every game that I've simmed for the last couple, it's been a 1-1 draw exactly. But HEXAGON getting another man of the match, though. Didn't score, didn't get an assist. So that's pretty interesting. You don't normally see that, but he gets man of the match with the 7.7. And I think he's the leader at the moment. He definitely has 3. We're about to find out, though. We're about to have our first Player of the Season update. But like I said, it is the 1st of October now. We have played at least the 10-game minimum. So I'm finally going to do my first monthly update for the Player of the Season. So here we go. After 13 games played, in 5th position, Dion Kelly Evans with 9.1. In 4th position, Josh Scowen with 9.3. In 3rd position, Andre Ivan with 10. In 2nd position, Dominic Polion on 17.2. And in 1st position, leading the Player of the Season voting, is HEXAGON on 24.1. Like I said, the man of the matches are being shared around. There's only 2 players that have more than 1 man of the match after 13 games played. That is, of course, 2nd place Dominic Polion with 2, and then 1st place HEXAGON with 3. And I'm surprised by the ordering at this point as well. But hopefully, or maybe as the season progresses, the top of the order will become a little bit more, I don't know. But we will see how things go. So the only player that we have at the moment, and to be fair, we actually found him in the last month, but he's actually turned out to be quite decent. He's got minimum 50, max 62 overall, not the greatest in the world, but good potential. And of course, 6'7", which is mad. So I'm going to sign him up because he's the best player that we've seen so far in 3 months. And now then, the final game of this episode, Derby County away against AFC Wimbledon. The best team that I have is going out there, a fresh and fully fit starting 11 ready to go. So hopefully, I'm not going to have any more excuses like in the last game against Huddersfield where we rotated quite heavily and some of the players were quite tired. We're coming off a big international break here. Most of my players are pretty much set to go. So let's hope that maybe we might be able to just do the business. Come on, let's get this win. Derby County are 9th at the moment, but they're 7 points behind us in the grand scheme of things if you want to look at it that way. So knocking on the door of top 6, I still think they're one of the better sides in the comp. Let's go, let's keep it up. I want to try to keep my top spot in the table if possible, because to be fair, we've actually, with all the draws we've picked up recently, we've been letting our lead slip a little bit. Got him clean. Gonzalez to the right again. Could be the chance here. Shot. Lacazette put wide. Was thinking about trying to get it to the player that was in the box. I couldn't recognise who exactly it was, but in the end, I just pulled the trigger with Lacazette and it does not work. Good work, Kelly. Going around one. I'm going to continue to drive at this player. Yep, we've created some space for Kent. Going to play through Kelly again. Kelly could score here. Instead, he's going to cut it back and do the right thing, Lacazette. Put it right down the middle. But that may be, I can't remember him scoring too many before this. He's probably scored at least one, but Lacazette's on the board. When we get it right, these two are deadly. Kelly and Kent. You just go right through the middle and look, that is just way too close. I was trying to put it bottom right-hand corner. You get that shit slide tackle animation that I absolutely despise, but thankfully still it works out. God, I've got no one running with. What a fucking bounce. Are you serious? Really, with some of the bounces that these guys are getting. And now the second half getting underway. All right, we do have the lead, but I just, it's still not been one of the better games that I've put up so far. Hopefully we can get better. Great slide tackle, Kelly Evans. The anticipation's great, but then he just flops over. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Ivan still gets a chance. Goes around one, shoots, and it's in two. I was worried that we weren't going to be able to get the shot off there at all, but we do, thank you. Look at this, just they were lined up right there. Goes around one, nice little dribble, and it did go through a pair of legs. That's why I thought. I thought it was going to get blocked. It must have been still on target. I don't think it's going to be an own goal. Nah, it's still credited as Ivan's goal. Brilliant work, and that is the breathing space. Oh, God, the bounce. And they're through again here. Tom Ince. Thought that was going in for sure. Wow, somehow put wide. Do we have any time left for another one? Hopefully we do. It's going up the middle still, off to the left again. Not many numbers back here. Ryan Kent, little stop and turn. Is he going to work? Is he going to go the whole way? Is he going to set himself up? Or is Reeves going to get the chance? He's hit the post. Ivan puts in number 3, and he does finally get the goal. His second of the game. Ivan's goal tally is really starting to rack up now. It's looking very, very impressive. From last season's Player of the Season winner, we may potentially see a repeat performance. He's almost surely got man of the match here, and we've definitely picked up the 3 points. You know we have. Man of the match, Andre Ivan, 9.2, at least according to FIFA. Kelly Evans with an 8.8, another sensational game for him. We also have Haji Mastor, Lacazette, Sean Kelly getting pretty high ratings as well, but with 2 goals and another sensational performance, Andre Ivan, a 9.2. He's our star striker right now. He is doing way better. He's honestly having a way better start to a season than he did last time out. So yes, man of the match for him for sure. Despite scoring 9 goals in 11 games so far this season played on Andre Ivan, he's only picked up his second man of the match with that last game. So I don't know, maybe he's picking up the odd one here and there, and then occasionally putting up banging braces and the odd hat-trick as well. But regardless, he's doing tremendously, and we're going to leave it here with this game, or at least in a few days, against Brentford. And I only just took a look at the table. We're about to see it again. They are the team that are second right now. So we will have a 1v2 to start the next episode. There we have it, another episode finished, and we are still undefeated, even though it looked like for a little bit with that game against Huddersfield, we were going to finally drop or be given our first L, but we are yet to lose at this point in the season. We are still going strong. Hopefully we can keep this going in the next episode, but until then, my name is MasterBucks. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good one.